Eons, a dragon has plagued the world. Its ominous shadow looms over the lands, a dreadful creature of chaos and awe, with tales of its cruelty echoing far and wide. No mortal would dare to dream of challenging the dragon in single combat, yet there is one who must. In a legendary tale doomed to repeat across the ages, the dragon chooses a worthy champion from each generation, wrenching the beating heart from their chest and forging a being known as the Arisen. This hero, marked by fate and burdened by their lost humanity, must rise from the trappings of ordinary life and answer the call to take up arms in search of the dragon who stole their heart. But the path of the Arisen is not a solitary journey, for they are granted access to the rift, the thread connecting worlds.
I see you recognize my worth, Arisen.
Where they can summon mystical beings from parallel realities, the loyal and hard-working pawns, masters of archery, wielders of potent spells and skilled in the arts of swordplay and melee. The pawns become the Arisen's companions and confidants.
I hope you slept well, Master.
As they go forth on their journey together. In pursuit of the beckoning dragon, the Arisen and their pawns set foot across two nations, as disparate in terrain as they are in their ways of life. In Vermund, a fertile land cradled by alpine peaks and rolling hills, the fortress city stands as a bastion of prosperity and security. Cascading waterfalls and serpentine rivers flow throughout the countryside, feeding into fruitful farms where a feeling of abundance permeates the fresh air. Just above the capital city, Vernworth Palace rises proudly.
You are approaching the gates of Vernworth.
Here, the Arisen is traditionally revered as the sovereign, a monarch crowned by destiny and looked upon as a champion, protecting the land from the dragon's scourge. Beyond Vermund's verdant embrace lies Batau, the nation of Beastren, a land of unforgiving deserts. Its shifting sands and jagged canyons require creative thinking to traverse, with gondolas connecting precarious outposts. Here, the Arisen is not an esteemed sovereign, but an outsider, their pawn companions believed to be a source of grave misfortune. Batau's rulers are not of human lineage, but rather Beastren priestesses who worship the lambent flame. For the Beastren believe its sacred fires shield them from the calamity of the dragon. Meanwhile, outside the reaches of human and Beastren, hidden within the depths of the forest, an ancient sect of elves resides in seclusion, speaking in a tongue known only to them and avoiding contact with other races. On their journey, the Arisen will navigate through conflicts between species and the complexities of culture, faith, and history in each land. The choices the Arisen makes will shape not only their future and that of those with whom they interact, but the future of the world itself. The sea is fraught with peril, for the world is home not only to human and Beastren, but to all manner of monsters, hungering to defeat the hero and their pawns. Each step of the way is marked with blood and sweat shed in the face of relentless adversaries. The harrowing shrieks of harpies reverberate through the mountains and canyons, Resourceful goblins lurk in the shadows, skillfully adapting to the terrain and waiting to ambush in groups. The footsteps of lumbering golems, animated by powerful charms, shake the earth and rattle the Arisen's bones. And when the sun sets...
What we get? We can expect a busy night.
Skeletons, ghosts, and undead rise from their slumber. A single undead, murmuring to itself adrift in memories of its living past, is a haunting sight. But a horde of undead, united in a mindless nocturnal frenzy, is a truly nightmarish test of mettle. And the mightiest foes are monsters most only see in myths. The Minotaur's trampling hooves, the Medusa with its petrified cleverness, as well as courage to conquer the three heads of the Chimera, slay the soaring griffin, and overpower the bronze giant, Talos. Each victory emboldens the Arisen spirit and prepares them for the inevitable showdown with the indomitable dragon. The culmination of both their destinies. Welcome.
Interesting.
That's two chosen ones. How does that work?
No, I can't.
No.
There's only one of you, surely, that's the real chosen one.
Yeah,
the other one
exactly.
must be just a false Arisen or something.
The main thing that I took away from my gameplay with this one was that delicious ability to jump on big baddies, cling to them and stab them to death.
This was the thing that I remember most about the first Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah.
I just have vivid memories of climbing up this monstrous chimera-type monster.
Yeah.
Like, that had a snake for a tail, and, like, being inside the snake's mouth and, like, holding its mouth open whilst another one of my party hacked its neck off.
Yeah.
Can you still do things like that?
Absolutely. So I was fighting kind of enemies in the world rather than outright massive bosses. So I found a griffin and some ogres and I absolutely slayed them. I was crawling on their back, I was stabbing them in the head, I was stabbing them in the belly and other such areas like...
and other such areas.
I was just stabbing away. But yeah, it was great to be able to kind of jump on and then it gives that sense of scale and that sense of reality that you really are in this world and you can manipulate it and climb things and engage with them in a way that you would in real life. If I was fighting an ogre, I would jump on its head. Absolutely.
Yes.
Like, so to be able to do that is very good. And it just looks really cool as well. It just looks amazing. Being on the back of a griffin as it's flying around trying to get your party is just like,
oh, that does sound
wow.
exciting. I mean, it's such a departure from what you would expect from a combat system in an open world role-playing game.
Yeah.
Usually a little bit tactical, a little bit less real time and cinematic maybe, but Dragon's Dogma, certainly the first one, was constantly had me just with my mouth open, like I can't believe the combat is this exciting in a fantasy RPG.
For sure. And I think that kind of carries over into this one because there are vocations again, and your vocations are being a fighter, a ranger, a mage or a thief to begin with, and these will spread out and become more specific things later down the line. So you'll like specialize, you can be like a mystic knight and that sort of thing, and wield magic as well as other weapons. But to begin with, I played as a fighter, a thief and a ranger. Mage was my pawn, so Max, my main pawn, was the mage for this one. So they were imbuing all of my weapons with elemental magic, which was very cool.
Right.
So fighter is very much your standard. You got a sword and a shield, and you know what to do with them. Hit with your sword, block with your shield. Just have a good time slashing things down and using your abilities. Ranger, using a bow, very good for flying enemies and knocking them to the ground so that your party can jump on them and kill them for you. You take a bit of a step back and kind of shoot from the background, play it a bit more tactically. And Thief was my favourite because it's basically dual wielding, and you also get a special ability which is a dodge step, which is really fast. So you can kind of run around an enemy and dodge around them and then get them with your dual wielding weapons. And then if you've got your mage pawn that's casting casting elemental magic on you with lightning. It's just very dramatic. It's very cool. So big fan of the Thief and interested to see where that spreads out into as well.
So do you have 4 people in your party?
Yeah, including you. So 3 party members with you, and they are your pawns. They tell you how great you are. They're lovely. You have one main pawn that's kind of like your pawn that you create, and then other 2 that join you.
Yeah.
In the original Dragon's Dogma, they were born from social connections, weren't they, online, so that other people's pawns from games would join you. I'm not sure how that's going to work in this one. But yeah, I had 3 in my party that were all very excited to see me. And a couple of them were Beastren, which is the new race being brought to Dragon's Dogma as well. I have nothing to say other than they're adorable. Like, they're very serious and, like people. They're just people. But just seeing a little lion-faced man that's helping me, like Max, my pawn, was like a Beastren mage in one of the builds I was playing, and just a little cat casting magic. I was like, this is what I wanted. Thank you so much.
So you should tell me about your boss fight, Ash, because I got an email yesterday, and I'm trying to find it now, from the Capcom PR, who said, and I quote, "I have never seen such boss-slaying skills before." So, what did you do? Tell me about this epic fight you had.
Oh, I didn't think. I was just playing the game, you know. What
Maybe
can I
they
say?
were just being polite.
They might have been. I got a little compliment. Well, me and there was 2 people in the meeting, and they were like, "We've never seen such a skilled duo before." And I was like, okay. But yeah,
I dreamed about this game.
It's like I already know how to play. But it was the Griffin. So I like, it wasn't like a big, like, like the Hydra boss from the first game. There's a couple of Griffins throughout that you can fight. So that's why I was like, it wasn't a boss, but that was the one that I was on the back of, like stabbing in the head and climbing all over. So I think it was my climbing skills they were impressed with more than anything, which I was as well, honestly. It's so fun. Outside of me being really great at killing bosses, though, another point in the game that I think is really interesting and was a fun thing for me to explore was nighttime, where night comes in and it is literally pitch black. Like, you can't really see anything at all, which you're thinking, what? How's that a good thing? It's a good thing because you have to get out your lantern and it becomes super atmospheric. So night closes in, you're in the middle of the woods, you're in this beautiful like wilderness by day that's mountainous, green rolling hills, like lovely little ruins, and then night falls and you can't see in front of you and unique enemies start to come out as well. So
it turns into a little horror game at night.
Yeah, it does. It's proper like necromancer vibes because ghosts start coming after you. So like there's these big swooping ghosts that come out, and also skeletons wake up and just start coming at you, I just love skeletons in games, in fantasy games. Reanimated skeleton is like peak enemy design, and this has a lovely reanimated skeletons. I was very excited to see one. I was probably like, oh, there's a skeleton to kill.
Do they make a little satisfying rattly noise when you kill them?
I don't know, I was too busy yelling, Rob. I was like, ah! But yeah, they pop up, and other such cursed beasties come out at night, which is just a really nice way of differentiating the cycles. So it's this constant like day to night vibe, and you have to figure out where you want to travel and if it's safe, and getting your lantern out, not really being able to see much further than where the 4 of you have your light source. It's very intricate and interesting, and again, it's that proper immersive part of fantasy storytelling that Dragon's Dogma has always done so well, and Dragon's Dogma 2 is no different. So yeah, I had a great time playing it.
Sounds like the perfect Ash game.
It is. Like, I've been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3, so I'm very much in the mood for great fantasy titles. And this coming back from my childhood and offering a lovely little, re-entry point into it, and that so many other people are excited because of this like cult following, and people are going to jump on it and find new things out about it. I'm just really excited to see where it goes and what I can do in it as I get further down the line, and what vocations I'm going to unlock as well, because that's very exciting. But yeah, there's a little rundown of what I saw in Dragon's Dogma 2.
Thank you.
I'm incredibly excited for it, and I know you will be too, Rob, as a Dragon's Dogma fan.
Yeah, I love the first one.
Yeah, it's definitely first one, but more. It's in the RE engine as well, I should say. So you know it's good. You know it's good.
That is exciting.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this. Let us know in the comments what you're most excited for.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
Learn aught you can of this world you must protect.
We ask that all be spared the horrors of the fell dragon.
Here's my chance.
If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here?
When 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found.
Pitiable Arisen, why dost thou fight?
Arisen.
You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Show me the path thou wouldst walk.
From the sea, we meet the giant Talos, who appears for the first time in this game, and who you will have to figure out how to stop.
What could possibly impel a being of such size to motion?
I cannot but fear 'twill bring ruin wherever it treads.
We shall halt it together.
It seems to me there are plenty of places our feet might find purchase on its hulking frame.
Let us do whatever we can to slow it down. It might prove futile, but it is better than watching on in despair. A puppet with a penchant for destruction is a nuisance nobody asked for. Let us be rid of it.
Indeed. And where is it bound, I wonder?
Left unhindered, 'twill trample the world entire, but not on our watch.
Let us attack with the full sum of our strength. We must try to delay its course by any means.
Forgive me. You do not speak our tongue, do you? From this moment forth, so long as you remain by my side, I shall interpret for you.
Nenwen mor Iwanon, Alcarwa firnun eldaya menelume sur caril, martir fa nun fionor, minas vena eralote.
My friend, if e'er I have had need to call upon your aid, 'tis now. I beg of you to join me in my sister's rescue.
Master, watch out!
This battle is ours!
'Tis e'en more nightmarish a sight than I had feared. My father battles the ogre while my sister is clutched in its fist. But there is still hope, if I act quickly. Listen well, friend. I shall strike the beast's arm while my father holds to
See the Sacred Arbor, which is an elf settlement. The elves there communicate in their own language to journey with.
I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
Create the Arisen and the main pawn. However, we've used photogrammetry technology to increase photorealism, while adding a way to simplify the process of creating characters. Selecting images that resemble the kind of look you have in mind provides a more intuitive way to create your ideal character. Arisen. The trickster is a vocation that wields the censer and uses the smoke it produces to conjure illusions. By confusing the enemy into fighting themselves through illusions, for increasing the power of pawns beyond the normal parameters for a limited period of time, this vocation focuses on support and use of unique strategies. The Trickster is a devious vocation that takes advantage of the enemy's enhanced behavior AI. Its addition will include bonus weapons for each of the 4 vocations available from the start of the game. And pre-ordering the Deluxe Edition will give you access to all the bonuses of the Standard Edition, plus access to additional accessories that can be equipped in-game. I hope you'll consider pre-ordering. Show you some footage of the monsters we couldn't cover today. The Drake and the Doulahan, along with the Warrior and Sorcerer vocations, which were also in the first game.
Super fluid. I'm really happy to see certain mechanics have returned, like your weapons getting augmented by your mage party member. Who's who's busy.
Who's like doing something over there.
Are you charging?
Yoo-hoo, Max.
And we got the cat people now. I can't remember the name of the race.
Beastren.
Yeah. Were they in the online version?
I actually don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure, but they are new to this game.
Yeah. One thing I never got to play, unfortunately. But yeah, the locations all feel very familiar, which I appreciate. It really feels like I'm just playing a Dragon's Dogma game that I've been waiting for years and years.
Yeah, it's a totally new map, new locations, but it's still got like a similar feel as the first game, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and it seems bigger too.
Oh yeah, definitely bigger. I think we've said it's 4 times the size of the first game. So.
The draw distance
is
so impressive. Like everything in the back is super clear. It really makes you want to explore.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick them.
You are a self-proclaimed Vista King. What say you about the Vista?
I earned that name. We're going to be checking out some Vistas today for sure. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Look at that.
How did you earn that name?
Exactly. I would like to know as well. You need to fight to keep your title. But yeah, I agree. I think the game looks fantastic.
Yeah, the landscapes, the mountains look so real.
Yeah, as you mentioned, everything's running on the RE engine, which has been used for all the Resident Evil games since Resident Evil 7.
Monster Hunter Rise.
Yep, Monster Hunter Rise.
Nice.
I've been so impressed with it. It's blown me away every time.
Yeah, and I think everybody kind of saw in the showcase the changes to the character creator and how you can really make some really cool looking
kind of like that effect.
You can tell like they still want to have that like cinematic flair. I'm just gonna stand over here for a second.
I do think this is like the coolest looking dragon
Absolutely.
that like we've ever seen.
Grigori,
you know?
One of my favorite dragons in fantasy. He's my Dogma. We're buds.
Oh! Are you buds?
Buds?
He like
I don't know.
swipes you?
It's okay. I'll put my shield up. Okay. He's a little touchy.
He's gonna step on you.
Okay, you only have 6 health
Dragon
bars to
Fire
get
looks
through.
Fire looks real hot.
amazing.
Real hot.
Yeah, I only have to get through 6 health bars. That's not too bad.
No problem.
Oh, hold on, I'll impale.
Even about pedicure here.
I remember in the first game you would do like this move, or not, well, not that move, but, and then he just swats you away and you're basically dead.
Oh!
And a lot of my friends and I have been wondering like how Grigori's back, because if you played the first game, there's a lot of lore surrounding kind of like the repetitiveness of the universe, and we're curious how Grigori falls into that, because we know there have been different dragons that aren't Grigori, because you find out a lot about that in Dark Arisen. In the DLC.
We haven't confirmed that this is Grigori, but you know, we'll
leave
it up to
was
interpretation.
3 question marks.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. All right, I'm going in.
This is gonna work out great.
Grigori timeline?
Yeah. And either Grigori lore.
Lore, yeah, the lore. Oh no.
Yeah, you got this.
The shield though. Help check. No problem.
I don't got this. Just a light scratch.
Crispy.
I like how you're actually crispy.
Extra crispy.
Look at your face. Oh no.
Still good.
Any other fantasy game, the shield would have blocked all of that. And this
Totally.
one's
You
like,
would have
no,
been totally fine. Not a scratch.
Just staring us down.
Yep. The intimidation. Ow. That'll ruin your day.
It's a little snack.
Still beating though. Yeah, we're still good.
Classic scene. We've all been here.
Wonder what it tastes like.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I want to know.
Cherry gummy candy.
Oh yeah.
Peace out.
I like the weight of this. Like that's flying away.
It's huge.
Huge, yeah.
He looks so cool.
Yeah.
I am of the Border Watch.
RE Engine's always got really good hair.
The hair
Yeah. She even has like little strands like in her face and stuff, like in real life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The lighting too is just fantastic.
Just wordlessly leave?
No voice acting for the Arisen in this one, I guess. Oh, they look disappointed. They're like, why didn't she talk to me?
Said it all with a look.
Nonverbal communication is very important in this game.
The ruler of vermin.
Arisen here in this buried. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the cap. I dispatch.
Delighted to meet
No negativity.
No
here.
negativity
That's
here.
nice.
Yeah, no downvoting. All right, I'm out of here.
This is where you've been.
Oh. Hello, Dahlia. Goodbye, Dahlia.
Oh, just running off?
Back here.
Hey, you.
Oh, I think I'm supposed to follow. Hail.
Now, Sir Gregor wants a
Oh, so
word
this seems
in.
like we took like the back end or something.
The Arisen's attentions are always in demand.
Oh, you have to do the campfire.
Oh yeah. How do I do that?
I want you to look at the meat. I'm really excited for you about this.
Do I not have one?
You might not have any.
Oh, you're gonna have to do that.
I'm gonna have.
It's
Okay,
okay, yeah,
one of us will
don't
do
worry,
it.
we'll do it.
Don't
Yeah.
worry. We've really hyped it.
Yeah.
We've hyped this up like big time.
It's gonna deliver, so don't worry.
I need to see it.
Yeah, stay tuned for that.
We'll deliver.
It's gonna be the height of it.
It's gonna be that.
I'm ready now. Take me.
Let us.
For the
Ooh,
capital.
the capital. Yes.
Escort mission. Gonna travel us or take us to the capital. Our little guide.
Now you're rolling deep. You have a lot of people now.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this.
Wait, who's it? Oh yeah, we have.
Oh, you have a wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you got a team here.
Party of 8.
Here we go.
All right, we're gonna go in for a. Let's do a sweep shot. Get swept.
The shields, though.
Yeah. Oh, put them on the ground. Let's go.
There we go. Now you can get them down.
Roasted.
Nice.
Oh, literally roasted. I'm gonna fire arrow these guys.
Oh.
Off the edge?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh no, not you.
Oh.
It's okay. Sorry.
Sarah, no.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, he's gone.
I'm gonna throw one of them. I swear. Where are you? Oh, taking
Out of the way.
Taking it?
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Yeah, let me on fire first, please. Thank you. Oh.
Whoa.
One shot.
Sniped him.
I like it seems to, if you don't want to aim like this for like fine tuning, you seem to be able to just like auto shoot.
Oh, you just ranked up your vocation as well.
Oh, perfect.
That's awesome.
Need some new abilities. Oh, is that the capital?
Okay. I think you're still kind of far from it, but I'm not sure.
It's a fort.
Can we look at the waterfall?
I was going to say, I want to look at the water.
There was like a cloud formation higher
That's
up.
so pretty.
Very well. Maybe in a minute.
I'm just gonna
close range.
Stomp.
Yeah, just
there we go.
All right. Anyway.
Oh, still. Oh, the rock.
Oh!